you went through a very public divorce with your ex.
Mm-hmm.
Your ex-husband went on a reality show and there was a situation with another woman that just played out and you had no idea what was happening until it aired for the world. What did you feel when you saw this play out for the world to see?
I will preface this with they've taken up, and I'm collectively calling them all they because I don't know any of them, except my ex-husband. They took up a lot of energy and emotion and time and real estate in my head. And I don't want to give them any more time and energy because then they would win and they would get what they wanted, which was getting my time and energy and attention. I was not aware of a lot of things. And I'll say that. So I will say what people think happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that there's also, in my experience with this and how I've processed it, there's a lot of grace that I give myself, and also I can own there's a part of this that I don't have a part in.
Mm-hmm.
They messed up. But I am trying. I tried very hard to see it all from every side and release that anger because it doesn't serve me.
At some point when you're moving on from something, it's like you don't want to give things air.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a woman watching it, I got triggered because like I have had a not exact similar situation, but like I've seen things online of someone I was dating in the past and I was like, sorry, what?
Mm-hmm.
And it warps your perception of like, how can you trust people? Like it's such a
or how can you trust yourself?
Yeah.
Which I think the saddest part about the whole thing was
mm-hmm.
I didn't see any of I was what? Like
Yeah.
and to trust yourself after that and be like,
Mm-hmm.
I have a good sense of character. There was I had instincts, and I think because I was in love, I didn't trust them.
Yeah. That's what I feel like, which is the worst, is when you get a little space from it. We kind of always know.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's so many reasons we don't want to know because it looks all good and most of it feels good, but there's like a tiny thing in your head that's like, and you're like, no, get out of here. Like everything is fucking good. Like we are thriving over here, but it's not. And I guess like I just now like thinking you're fabulous and getting to know you, I can't help but just ask like, how I feel like you're kind of a private person.
Specifically with my relationships, 100%.
Yeah. So how did you just like handle like fuck him and that all them for a minute? Like how do you handle internally people fucking coming at you and wanting to know something so personal that like this person betrayed you? Like they took it so public and you didn't have a say in it. Like how did you recover from that? Like, and how are you recovering from it?
I think that was the hardest part, was the not being able to not because anyone silenced me, just that I was not going to play that game. I don't have the anger that I think that I think people wanted me to have, in terms of like I wasn't. It was so like what?
Right.
I just didn't even want to go there. You know.
I get what you mean. You're like, I know people want you to put out this big statement. Like I saw it, and you're like, the fuck?
Yeah, I of course I saw it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Watched it with my dog. So
by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. It's like now I can laugh about it because right. I think it's
insane.
It's insane and it's so funny. Like it's so crazy.
Is there anything like closing out that chapter of your life that you feel like was like very misconstrued on the internet, like that you could clarify right now?
I think I would say that it yes, what happened, and I think what people, what it's alluded to in the press is true. But what I do think, which the press can't do, thankfully, is the intricacies of there was love there. There was a marriage there. There was so much love, and I think that gray is hard to understand because it's much more salacious and interesting that it's just like he did this and she did this, and I think that's what I would want to I guess put out there, is that I think a lot of people go into relationships where someone hurts them, but I don't regret it. Yeah. I don't regret anything that happened because I loved that time that we had when we had it.
Yeah. Did you know her?
Which one?
Wow. Any of them?
No.
You had no clue. And then it slowly just bomb.
I did not know like what was going on. I think as someone who's so hands-on with my career, mm-hmm. I think I was just completely shocked that I didn't have a handle on reality in that way. Mm-hmm. Like, that was shocking.
Hi Daddy Gang, thank you so much for watching this video. Keep in mind that was just a little clip from the episode. If you want to watch the entire full video episode, it is linked below. It's the first thing in the description. Go watch it. It's a great episode. Love you all. I will see you next Wednesday.